Hello everyone, Tashi here and welcome to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be channeling messages on what you don't see coming in the near future and how this will change or impact your life. So changes that are coming into your life that you aren't aware of and how these changes will impact your life. But as you can see, you have 4 options to choose from here, and I have the wording covered because I really wanted you to be drawn to the images. But group 1 is this colourful, whimsical looking angel. She gives me Marie Antoinette vibes. Group 2 is this gorgeous, fierce looking witch with those intense blue eyes. Group 3 is the vampire bride. She's a little terrifying but very beautiful. And group 4 is the pink angel with her beautiful long blonde locks. So those are your options. If you need more time to decide what group you feel most drawn to, then now is the time to pause the video. Once you've decided what group is for you, you can get to your reading by clicking the chapters at the bottom of the screen or scrolling down to the description box below and clicking the timestamp to your reading. I'll see you in your reading. Hello group 1. If you were drawn to this card, then this will be your reading on what you don't see coming and how this will change your life. You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm still a little bit sick. But we're first going to be looking at what you don't see coming. Then I'll pull some cards further into the reading and get a little deeper here and see how this will change your life. Although depending on the messages that come through, that may be self-explanatory. Then at the end of the reading, I'll reveal the wording of your card here, the card you were drawn to, and read from the Oracle book to see what advice Spirit has for you. Obviously, I have seen the wording at a glance. If I'm honest, I don't really remember the wording. I purposely didn't look too deeply into that because I really like to get the full impact throughout a reading. And I certainly don't know what's written in the Oracle book. But yes, let's jump in. I want to start your reading off using the dice. Okay, Spirit, what does group 1 not see coming, please? Okay, so we have the first house. This can represent new beginnings. It's also associated with your personal life, your family, friends, your love life. The moon, this is connected with our emotions, our unconscious. It can also be a sign of feeling in the dark around something. And Capricorn often is quite a solid and steady energy, but can also feel quite restrictive. I do feel what you don't see coming, group 1, is going to cause some confusion for you. It is a new beginning of some kind, and I feel strongly this new beginning is something to do with your personal life. You may be Capricorn, or someone significant in your life is a Capricorn, but Capricorn showing up is making me feel as if what you don't see coming is going to bring out your resourceful side. But also it's going to require a lot of patience. Patience with yourself or patience with someone else in your life. The first house rules our identity, our identity. And I'm not sure that this is entirely astrologically correct, but I do intuitively feel that you'll be looking more deeply into how you see yourself, how you identify. But let's see what else we have here. I might pop your chosen card out of the way while we get the rest of the messages out. What does group 1 not see coming, please, Spirit? I am using the Romance Oracle, not because this is a love reading, but because there are some really great general messages in this deck. Of course, love messages may come through, but just a little disclaimer, I have set that intention here today. What does group 1 not see coming? I'm hearing that, I think it's a Danny Minogue song. It's an old one. I won't sing it, but the lyrics are, teacher, teacher, I'm the student now. Being bad, so you can kick me out. Come on. That sounded so bad and so Australian. But then it goes, doctor, doctor, said that we should stop, but he don't understand how we get off. All right. Maybe I should have sang it. It might have sounded better. It's early in the morning right now, and I'm just a little delusional. Sometimes the messages actually come through better when I'm not so awake. So there you go. I don't know what that song means. We might find out. Crossroads. Some kind of choice needs to be made, group 1. And confusion over something. You're going to feel undecided on what to do when this situation presents itself to you. Not knowing what choice to make. There are 2 paths for you in the near future, and you aren't sure what path you should take. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, now I understand. Someone from your past is coming back in, group 1. This doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It may be a friend or family member. I sense it will be different for everyone. There's something you may find you need to let go of when it comes to this connection. I do feel what's coming is meant for you, group 1. Like what you don't see coming, even though it may feel tricky, even though it may cause confusion, I'm hearing it's part of your evolution. So there is someone you need to forgive. This may be forgiving yourself. I sense you are going to be coming to the realization that you need to let something go. Let go of the resentment around the way you've handled the situation in the past, or the way another person's handled the situation, the way they've made you feel. Okay, I was only going to get 2, but we'll take 3. Group 1, please. The Fool. The Sun. Okay, this is powerful. The Fool and the Sun. A new beginning, a fresh start, group 1, between you and someone from the past, I feel. This joy you feel when you do reconcile, you are going to be surprised by it. Surprised by how happy you are in their presence again. This combination is a sign of the enthusiasm you'll feel, the new energy you'll have. It will feel like a completely new connection because you have both learned from the past. You have both evolved, I feel, and so the connection has evolved too. But in the beginning stages, when this person returns, when the opportunity to reconcile presents itself, I can see you are not going to know what to do. It's really going to be a mind boggle for you. But I don't feel it'll be long before you realize that it's not the same. They've changed, you have both grown and learnt and evolved. And that may be why you were truly drawn to this reading, I feel, Group 1. Gentle guidance from Spirit to remind you that it's okay to give them a second chance, to give you both a second chance. We also have winter solstice reflection. When the opportunity of this reconciliation occurs, I see you really reviewing when you were both connected more in the past, when you had more to do with one another, and asking yourself, what have I learned? Acknowledging your past experience with this person, accepting the lesson and letting go of the judgment and resentment, moving forward without fear. But I do feel this will be a journey to you, mentally, spiritually. We have Angel of Balance. You will find there's more balance, more equal give and take. Whoops. The Sun. You have the Sun twice. If this isn't confirmation that this reconciliation will be a blissful, joyful one, I don't know what is. Happiness, joy, Group 1. That's not to say it'll be easy. There's always obstacles. No two people can agree on everything 100% of the time. And I definitely don't think the early stages, like initially, it's going to be pure bliss. You are going to have to work through some stuff, but you are going to find, once you commit to a path, once you make that decision, it's going to be much more happy, like a much more lighter experience than your past experience. And we have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. This is your root chakra. It's how we feel grounded, where we find our stability. It's earth energy, which makes sense with Capricorn coming up with the astro dice before. You are going to feel more confident and stable the second time round, I feel, Group 1. There's going to be this sense of inner stability and material stability, I feel. Like that balance. And Archangel Michael is the protector. He offers you strength and protection. And he can also help with any fears you have. He can help to create a more positive mindset when it comes to obstacles that are put in your path. He can help with forgiving. Learning those lessons and reflecting on how to move forward with a more positive mindset. You can ask for Archangel Michael's assistance when you're feeling overwhelmed with confusion, when you do find you need to make a difficult decision around this connection. Because I do sense there's much history here. For some, this is a family member, I feel. Doesn't have to be though, simply a person you were once very close with. I sense if you've made it this far into the reading, you already know who your person is anyway. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Your message has come through loud and clear today. There is someone in your life who wants to reconcile with you, Group 1, and you are really not going to see it coming. You are really not going to see it coming. Well, maybe now you are, but it's unexpected. I'm feeling you had moved on from that, and going back feels like a weight. It feels like a risk that you may not initially want to take. You may feel there's too much history here. The water is under the bridge has snapped in half, and you don't know if you want to rebuild it. You don't know if you want to rebuild it. But I do feel you were brought here for a reason. And maybe this reading is a reminder to forgive yourself and how you handle the situation, to forgive this person for what they put you through. I do want to make it clear that this is going to feel hard for you. It's a lot to work through mentally, emotionally, and it's just going to feel a lot. You are going to be going within, I feel, and learning from how this connection worked in the past. Forgiving yourself or forgiving them, and really learning and evolving the connection, treating it like a new connection. We have stepping into a new experience here. This person coming back is important. This reconciliation, you really don't see it coming. At some point, you are going to ask yourself whether you can forgive them, whether you can forgive yourself, whether you can start fresh. Crossroads. Do I try again or do I leave it as it is? That's what I'm hearing. Do I try again or do I leave it as it is? But what's that saying? The things that are worth fighting for are never easy. The things that are worth fighting for are never easy. A reconciliation is coming, group one, and it's going to feel fresh and new. If a bit of a mind boggle to begin with. I don't know why I keep saying mind boggle. I sound like an 80-year-old woman, which I'm not mad about. Just remind yourself when you are in the thick of it, when the emotions come rolling in, you know, your head is telling you, no, this doesn't make sense. Really reflect on what's changed. Allow yourself the time to reflect. And when you have truly allowed yourself that time, visualize the potential of this connection, the possibilities for you and your person. A new start, a more light-hearted, fresh connection between two evolved individuals. Okay, so now I would like to pull some extra cards to see how this will change your life. How will this change Group 1's life, please? Two of Cups. Are you kidding? I love this. A harmonious connection, a balanced partnership full of much love. A soulmate connection. There's equal give and take here. The Two of Cups is also a sign that you'll be connecting with your higher self, Group 1, really evolving and feeling more in line with your life path. Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment, feeling full emotionally in a very good way. Ace of Pentacles at the back of the deck there. The start of something with not only material stability, but emotional fulfillment. I mean, we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, and cups are our emotions, how we feel. So I can see what you don't see coming, Group 1, is really going to change your life in a very positive way. A connection that makes you feel very happy, and the experience itself initiating much spiritual growth for you. And I don't feel this is because of this person. More the lesson you had to learn around this person. The forgiving, the having to forgive, the letting go, the moving on from negative past memories. A big message here is that more balance in this connection will happen the second time round. We have the Angel of Balance and the Two of Cups here. I sense you really need to hear that. Like for some, this person was quite selfish in the past, I feel. And I do feel you need to hear that. Let's take a look at your card. Without messing the other cards up. I always try to make it pretty for you guys, but most of the time the spread turns into a mess. Fairy Godmother. Revelation, discovery, epiphany. I really do feel this is going to be a bit of an epiphany for you, Group 1. But let's get some advice from the Oracle book. When the fairy godmother comes to you, be aware that this is a time when you will discover what has been long hidden to you. Your true self will be revealed in surprising ways every day. And sudden moments of heightened perception will make this time especially significant for you. People finally get found out. Manipulators can be seen through. True costs of circumstances are revealed, and any lies about you will be seen. This can be hard, but it is truly a hardship that is born of protection. You are safer for knowing in whom you can trust in order to make the right choices for your soul. Throughout these revelations and insights will be a guiding hand, and this is the fairy godmother. She is showing you what it is you need to know in order to create and foster a life that works for you. And she is a protective force too. So what you need will come to you now, sometimes in very strange ways. Be mindful of counting your blessings at this time, for this is the energy your fairy godmother can draw upon to keep transforming your life into one which is more abundant, magical, meaningful, and joyful. Note, every moment of truth, they are all significant, and you are better for discovering what was once hidden from you. For some, you may find there was a hidden truth in relation to this person. This may not resonate for all, but there is a message here around you discovering something. It said people finally get found out in the book there. Perhaps another person's words were misconstrued, and part of that is the reason you fell out with this person in the first place. It said, what you need will come sometimes in strange ways. What you need will come sometimes in strange ways. That's telling me that this reconnection is going to feel weird. It is going to occur out of the blue. You really aren't going to see it coming. But I do sense it's meant to be group one. You know, the sun is about light. Light being shed, seeing something for what it is. Truths coming out. I see happiness and joy are on the horizon, group one. But that's what I'm getting. That's it from me. Put a little sun emoji in the comments below if you made it this far, and make sure you claim your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Please do like the video. It's a way you can show your support, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much, group one. Hello, group two. If you were drawn to the Red-Headed Witch, then this will be a reading on what you don't see coming and how this will change your life. We are first going to be connecting with what you don't see coming into your life. Then I'll pull some more cards further into the reading to see how this will change your life. Then at the end of the reading, I'll reveal the wording of your card and see what extra messages and advice Spirit has for you here. As I said in group one's reading, I have seen the wording, but I've not looked deeply into it, and I don't know how it's connected to your reading yet. Plus it's advice, so I couldn't understand it if I tried. But just thought I should throw that one out there because I don't usually like seeing the cards when they're pre-shuffled because it can affect the messages that come through. What does group two not see coming, please, Spirit? So we have Scorpio, transformation. This is a very deep energy. Much like the intensity of your witch here, Scorpio is intense. It's about finding truths, it's about power, and it's about transformation. The sixth house is our daily routines, our health, maintaining a healthy routine. We also have the North Node. The North Node is essentially our life path, our future, it's our fate. So I do feel what you don't see coming, group two, is a deep transformation of some kind, something that's going to make you feel much healthier, not only physically, but deep within yourself. And whatever it is big with the North Node. It involves a big lesson. And yes, it may be hard. It might be a hard lesson, but I also feel this lesson is going to lead to a change in your life that puts you on a path that is your life calling. But that's what I'm getting there. Let's see what else comes through here. This is my little homemade deck. I might just move our witch out of the road while I get your cards out. What does group 2 not see coming, please, Spirit? We have creativity and imagination. And a karmic debt is paid. Yeah, hence the North Node coming in. The North Node is about lessons, so this makes sense here. You are moving into a new chapter of your life, I feel, group 2. I sense you've been through a lot here and it has felt intense. I sense you have had some very deep thoughts around your situation and what you're going through in life right now. You are on the cusp of breaking some kind of cycle, I feel, because you've learnt that lesson or you're in the process of it. And what's coming in is a new you. There's something coming in that is going to get those creative juices flowing, that's going to inspire you. I am using the Romance Oracle, not because this is a love reading, but because there are some really great general messages in this deck. What's coming for group 2, please, Spirit? That is too many. Sorry, some of you may not like that. I know some people don't like it when readers put cards back. But just 2 cards, please, Spirit. What does group 2 not see coming? I am feeling strongly already. This is about some kind of creative endeavor, group 2, but you can't altogether see it just yet because you're still running towards the finish line in relation to this lesson, in relation to this karmic debt. And that's not to say you've done bad things like you must pay. It's not all doom and gloom. I simply feel there was a lesson to learn before reaching this stage where this inspiring situation could present itself to you. Okay, wow, that flew off the table. I'm pretty sure it's under the couch. That may be a sign that whatever went under the couch is really hiding from you, group 2. Even when what you don't see coming comes, you may need to look a little deeper for whatever's under the couch. Coins, money will be coming to you. I love it. So there's something here about getting creative when it comes to making money here, because it's coming. There's some kind of opportunity to bring in more money. We also have hammock, taking vacation down there, taking vacation physically or mentally, it says. Some of you don't see a literal vacation opportunity on the horizon, but for most I feel you're going to feel much lighter, like the weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders, more money is coming in, more stability, and so you simply feel better, like the mind can rest. Wow, DNA karma and mountain strength. I won't take this DNA karma card because I feel we see this in a karmic debt paid card. But I do feel you're breaking the chains, group 2, perhaps breaking a family pattern. It's like the generational karma that's been passed down for years. It stops with you. There's something you've done, something you are doing that is ending that cycle. Because you are strong. You have the capacity and the sheer will, the determination to completely be you and not let family patterns dictate who you are. We also have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. A soul connection, group 2, likely someone already in your life. This could be a friend or romantic connection. Let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others. I strongly feel there is a strong soul connection in your friendship group that you aren't seeing, group 2. Money is coming in. This is very interesting. Let's see what else. My plan was to get all of your cards out before I connect with an outcome, but I can't help myself. What does group 2 not see coming, please? Rest and rejuvenate. More peaceful times, group 2. This is confirmation around the message I was receiving from your hammock card, I feel. There's something inspiring coming in that's going to allow more peace of mind for you. Something you feel good about. Creativity and imagination. And door to spirit. Your intuition is kicking in and you're opening up to some kind of creative skill, I feel. I'm feeling you aren't aware of some kind of gift you have, group 2. And with the coins card, I feel strongly you also aren't aware of the material gain you can manifest from putting this gift out into the world. That is too many. We have 7 of Pentacles reversed there. 4 of Swords, replenishing your strength, resting and rejuvenating, healing, group 2. The 7 of Pentacles reverse coming up. You may currently be questioning whether you're investing your time and energy into the right things. If you are, I sense that is the beginning, group 2. The beginning of you opening up to some kind of gift. The beginning of you investing your energy into something that inspires you and discovering you're really good at something. And maybe you need help from your friends down this path. I sense someone important wants to be part of your journey. There is a significant person in your group who is tied to you on a soul level, who is part of this new journey, I feel. And we have strength. So much confirmation here. Strength, strength, 4 of Swords, rest and rejuvenate. Group 2, what you don't see coming is the discovery of a new gift, I feel. And the reason you haven't seen this before, the reason you haven't become aware of this gift already is because you've been so busy working off some kind of karmic debt. And I don't even feel this is your karma. I feel this is generational karma. King of Swords at the back of the deck, you will be taking control of this situation because you have the knowledge and power to do so. 6 of Wands, you are being highly recognized. You are going to be highly recognized. All eyes are going to be on you, including this soulmate connection, this soulmate. There's acknowledgement here for your gift, I feel, but also what you were put through in life to get you to the stage that's coming. Oops, bump in the camera. If you want to look at this literally, I feel for some of you, you are healing from some kind of generational trauma, healing yourself and breaking a pattern that's been handed down generationally. Because you are strong enough to do that. You are the exception. We had Scorpio come out with the Astro Dice. You are not afraid to go deep enough to face those shadows and make that change. The change required for a better life. There's a strength you have like no other, group 2, and Spirit really wants you to know it. But strength is also about patience and perseverance when dealing with difficult situations or difficult people. And I feel you have had to deal with some pretty difficult things. I feel you are currently in the stages of breaking some kind of chains and releasing toxic cycles, toxic people from your life. But I don't feel you're altogether there yet. I sense you're in the process of this. You are working on creating a healthy routine and looking after yourself. You are looking to the future with more clarity and trying to make the changes required for a better future. But what you don't see coming, group 2, is how beautiful the repercussions of your actions are going to be. What you don't see is how much this is going to restore you in the long run and give you the confidence to try something new, something you feel inspired to do. Something that not only gives you peace of mind, but that you're gifted at. Like something that you're gifted at, but also has the potential to bring in material success and connects you with your higher self. And when I say gift, group 2, this will be different for everyone. And I don't really want to throw examples out there because I do feel it's a very unique gift. I do feel for many it's connected with your spirituality. We have door to spirit here. But I sense this is going to happen organically for you as you break those chains and end that cycle. But let's now see how this will change your life. How is this going to change group 2's life, please? Eight of Wands, you are going to be throwing yourself headfirst into some kind of passion. And even though this is going to be a more peaceful and restful time for you, spiritually and mentally, I see you becoming successful very quickly with the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is about speed. We have the Page of Swords here. I'm not going to take it, but I see you feeling like you found your truth, group 2, what you're meant to be doing. Finding your gift, using your gift, and finding great success because of it. Whoop. Shout out from the 6th house again. Knocking that over. Finding a routine that feels so right and is healthy for you, mind, body, and soul. Your ships will be coming in, group 2. You can see the man up on the cliff here looking down at everything. He sees all. Some of you may be traveling quite a bit. Page of Cups. There is some kind of new job offer or creative endeavor that you feel inspired to do. And this is really going to change your life, I feel. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You can't make this stuff up. The wheel. I feel you're going to keep building on this gift, gain great momentum, and continue to elevate on a material and spiritual level. Empress, I love this. You are going to be looking good and feeling good, group 2. So how is this going to change your life? In every positive way possible. The Empress is the most attractive card in Tarot, so I feel you are going to be shining bright, looking good, and continuing to grow. I feel like I want to put these down too. I was only pulling 2 cards, but these are too good not to look at. But with the Three of Wands coming up, I can see you will really be putting plans into action, looking ahead, North Node, and really gaining that momentum, grasping opportunities and being highly successful because of it. I really don't know what else to say here. Some kind of gift is becoming known to you because of a cycle you are breaking, group 2, and you are going to find much success and also feel much healthier physically and spiritually. But let's look at your advice here. Cunning woman, silent, observant, wily. I have to say, I did remember these words. They are some strong words and really stand out, but there will be a deeper meaning behind them in the book. So we have card number 1. Now is not the time for talk or action. It is a time to be independent, watchful, and intelligent. This being holds within her very specific knowledge the value of silence and watchfulness. Her message to you is to watch and observe what people and beings around you are doing. It is through their actions that you will know them. There is also an element of secrecy. You must keep close to your heart certain information and thoughts at present. It is necessary for you to be very shrewd and careful about the next step. And this is no bad thing. It is wise to conserve your energy at this time, to be silent, to withhold, and to begin to see the patterns around you. You will soon know what to do and exactly when to do it. But now is not the time to share, to offer forth your most tender secrets, nor is it time to speak of what you know. It is time to be quiet, to observe, and to allow others to reveal who they are. This is also the card of one who must listen. Quiet your mind, steady your gaze, resolve to be focused, and then your innate and clever nature will be able to make sense of what it is taking place about you. Be the point of stillness, watchfulness, and wisdom. Let everything just drop away, hide yourself, and begin to see the truth as revealed by what is actually happening, uncolored by story, imagination, interpretation. Very interesting. Be silent and you will begin to see the patterns around you, it said. There is something to look out for, and I do feel this is in relation to breaking those patterns. I'm feeling here this change that you can feel coming. You don't need to advertise it or talk about it. Perhaps to those, who are the toxic ones in your life. There's a message here about staying focused, yet not opening up fully just yet. Because I do sense the changes will happen organically for you. But that's what I have for you, group 2. If you made it this far, put a little witch emoji in the comments below and be sure to claim your reading. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please like the video to show your support and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, group 2. Hello, group 3. If you chose this gorgeous vampire, then this will be your reading on what you don't see coming and how this will change your life. We are first going to be connecting with what you don't see coming into your life. Then I'll pull extra cards further into the reading to see how this will change your life. Then at the end of the reading, I'll reveal the wording of your card and see what extra messages and advice Spirit has for you. And as I said in the other readings, I have seen the wording of your card, but I haven't paid too much attention to it because it's acting as advice for you. So it won't really make sense to me until further into the reading. But I want to start your reading off by using the dice. What does group 3 not see coming, please, Spirit? We have Mercury. This can be about our mind, the way we communicate, and the 12th house. The 12th house can be intense. It can be an indication of loss and fear, solitude even, but it's also a sign of things that are hidden. And we have Aries. Aries can be quite impulsive. They can have intense reactions, I guess, but they are also bold and very charismatic, good with their words, which makes sense with Mercury coming out also. I'm feeling some kind of communication is coming in, and while it may feel big and intense to you, there may be some fear around it or hesitation. Fear might be too strong of a word. Hesitation. Well, the 12th house can be about creativity, making something beautiful. So I also feel there's something beautiful that you will create. It may be to do with communicating with others, but mostly I just feel it starts with some kind of interaction here. I just keep hearing communication. But let's see what comes through here. I'm using my little homemade deck. What does group 3 not see coming, please, Spirit? An important partnership is coming in, group 3. We also have holiday or travel. Interesting. Holiday actually came up in group 2's reading too. Some of you are not seeing some kind of travel plans coming up. This may be because of an important partnership coming into your life, perhaps a work partnership. But I feel in the energy it's more than that. There is some kind of important communication coming in, I feel. Something that is hidden to you currently. But I sense this person may already be thinking of approaching you or talking to you about this. They may have a proposition for you that requires travel of some kind. It may mean you need to move location. Now, I am using the Romance Oracle deck here, not because this is a love reading, but because there are some really great general messages in this deck. Of course, love messages may come through. We will see. Group 3, please. That's too many. Just 2 cards, please, Spirit. Group 3, please. What do they not see coming? Spirit is showing me a group of people. I'm hearing laughs. I'm hearing glasses clinking. I'm not sure what that means. It may be in relation to this holiday or travel. It may be in relation to this partnership. What does group 3 not see coming? Childhood innocence. We have Milky Way perspective at the back of the deck. There's something you need to look at from another perspective. Dawn, new beginnings. There is a new beginning coming. But with the 12th house coming out, I do feel there's fear that needs to be worked through first. I'm feeling there's a need to detach your emotions around your current situation in some way. Not so that you aren't aware of your emotions, but just to set clear intentions for your future. The 12th house can be about imprisonment, feeling stuck. So working through those feelings of being stuck where you are in life and opening up your mind to all the possibilities, opening up to the possibilities. We also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. What you don't see coming may feel risky to you now whilst you're in your current state of mind with the tiger here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I'm noticing there's a group of people in both the romance cards. I sense there are several people involved in what you don't see coming. Perhaps a group of you traveling together. You may feel unsure about this trip. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So there is an important partnership here, a deep connection forming within your group of friends, I feel. I don't feel this is necessarily someone of the same sex, simply a platonic friend, someone you feel close to on a friendship level. It may be a childhood friend here, but I also sense with the 12th house, which keeps coming up for me, that you have been in solitude for a long time, group 3. I sense you felt alone for a long time, and stepping out of your safety bubble and trusting this person or this group of people fully, it may feel risky to you. But mostly I just feel the idea that you both form together, that's what feels risky. Blossoming abundance. Something really great is coming, group 3. And the thinking woman. I'm feeling this person is going to teach you something, group 3, encourage you to look at your situation differently from another perspective. I feel like this one wants to come out. Man holding a coin. There's some kind of material gain coming in, something tangible. And I feel this is initiated, like the idea is formed because of a conversation with a friend whom you are or will be deeply connected with. We have an important partnership. This is an important connection, and something to do with this partnership is going to bring in abundance for you. Blossoming abundance. Patience at the back of the deck, but you will need to be patient, group 3. All in good timing. Oh, I'm laughing because I hate it when people say that to me. Patience is not a strength of mine. But let's see what else we have here. Group 3, what do they not see coming, please, Spirit? Four of Pentacles. You can see the woman holding that purse tight. You are going to be investing your energy into something and really looking after it like a baby, I feel. Being very intelligent with where your resources go. We have the 9 of Cups. A wish fulfillment, group 3. A wish coming true. I'm feeling these cards too. I was only going to take 2 cards, but I'm just going with how I feel here. Feeling more satisfied and content with life. Feeling fulfilled in some way. This is the wish come true card. I love it. Queen of Swords. Seeing things clearly. Oh my. I'm hearing family legacy. When the 10 of Pentacles comes out in a reading, it can be a sign that someone's hard work will leave a legacy for their family. This doesn't have to be financial, although for some I feel it is, but there is something really important you'll be creating, group 3. And it starts with some kind of partnership, I feel, a deep conversation that gives you a clear vision of what you want to achieve. 3 of Cups, again, friendship, a community of like-minded people. You are really being encouraged to go out and have fun with your friends, group 3. There's some kind of conversation between you and a friend that is going to not only develop a deeper connection, but something really great is going to come from it. Teaming up and creating some kind of legacy, I feel. For some, this is happening on some kind of holiday or trip, with the holiday or travel card here. A trip with friends or a friend is going to lead to a light bulb moment, an idea that seems risky, that may seem a little silly, but that really lights you up and makes you feel inspired for the future again. It brings back those magical feelings you once had as a child, and the idea of it, it does make you feel like it's just a dream. That's what I'm hearing, you know, it's just a dream. Like, it may not feel reachable to you, it feels like a risk. It's like you may be gambling too much of your time, energy, and resources into this fantasy. But hold on to that feeling when this occurs, group 3, like hold on to that dream. Really take note of how this idea makes you feel, because you will feel lighter. It will bring out that childhood innocence again, that wonder, that feeling of magic. And the reason you will feel that way is because it's meant to be. This idea, this partnership, it's meant to be. Blossoming abundance is coming, group 3. Financial gain for some, but simply that feeling of richness, feeling fulfilled, like you have more than you need. That's what I'm getting there. Let's now see how this will change your life. Although I sense this is pretty self-explanatory in this case, but I did it in the other reading, so let's see what comes through here. How will this situation change group 3's life? Death, Knight of Cups, and Strength. This Death card reminds me again of your Vampire card and the 12th house that came out. Death is about endings and new beginnings. It's actually a really great card to get. Death is about transformation, your life stepping up a level, closing the door to an old chapter in order to start this new one. You'll be letting go of things that you have outgrown, group 3. Taking action towards something that excites you, that fulfills you on an emotional level, something that, as I said, feels like a dream. The Knight of Cups is the dreamer in Tarot. And Strength is showing me that yes, you will be in a much stronger place, but also you'll be developing your skills, gaining the knowledge required in a very well thought out and patient way. Yes, you'll be taking action, but you'll be taking well thought out action towards this idea. Four of Wands at the back of the deck, celebration, a commitment, coming together as a community, as a group, creating a very happy, lighthearted and joyful space. Ace of Wands, working to grow and nurture something you feel very passionate about. Amazing. So how will this change your life, group 3? A significant transformation, a change is coming. You are going to be moving forward and embracing some kind of idea, community, group, a partnership, creating a space that brings much abundance into your life and feeling stronger for it. And the cherry on top is this idea actually kind of feels idealistic at first, like it feels impossible or a dream. But with help from your friends and having those deep, well thought out conversations, I see much abundance coming into your life, literally and spiritually. I'm really feeling some of you are creating a group or a space that's very inclusive and brings many people together. And that won't resonate for all, but it popped into my head a number of times throughout this reading. But let's see what your chosen card has to say. Blood Month, Sacrifice, Offerings, Decision. Card number 21. There is a time for us all to gather the harvest to us. In order to do so, in the fields, the heads of grain must fall. In our lives, we must similarly be ready to let go and offer up something of value in order to make room for the greater good that can then flow into our lives, into our very souls. When we sacrifice, we make something sacred by the very act of giving it up. It is no sacrifice to make an offering that has no value, no meaning to us. And so at this time, you are being asked to give, contribute, and offer up something valuable to you in order to receive in return. What you give must be significant, as there must be energetic room created in order for significant blessings to flow through to you in return. These sacrifices do not always come in the form of material. It is not always a thing that we offer or let go of. It can be our pride, our judgment, our human conceits, our petty quarrels and disputes, all of which fill our days with distractions that serve no one. With Blood Month comes the need to make a deep and earnest decision to give up something that we have held dear, even components of our constructed human personality, to give them up to feed the hungry beings of Blood Month, whom, although terrifying to gaze upon, will clear and free us in so many ways. Have no doubt, from the offerings you make, the future is born. Now is the time to make that sacred offering. I'm taken back to the message I was getting from the Astro Dice. You may need to let go of something in order to create space for this abundance that's waiting for you. Letting go and embracing this new chapter. This may simply be letting go of our pride, stop worrying about what others may think. It may be more literal than that for some, giving up a person or situation that's holding you back, letting go of the idea that they may fit into your world in the future, like if they change. No longer allowing them to put you in a box. That message won't resonate for all. But there is a strong message here that an offering needs to be made in order for this new situation to come into your life. And I know that sounds super dramatic. Please don't go out there and offer up a dead animal or something. It may simply be making the decision to put your energy into this project or idea that does feel like a risk, that feels like a dream. Because we are, we're all busy people. We all have responsibilities. But committing to this idea, committing to this partnership, and putting your energy into this will bring abundance to you, I feel. I mean, it's written in the cards. Letting go of the fear and pride around what you think you should be doing in your life, really getting clear on what brings you joy and embracing that. Making the decision to sacrifice your time toward you and your friends' passion. This is what's going to leave your legacy. Not the perfectly made dinner or the trying to please others. That's what I'm getting for you, Group 3. Put a little tiger emoji in the comments if you made it this far. If this resonated, please comment below and like the video. It's a way to support the channel. And thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Group 3. Hello, Group 4. If you were drawn to this magical fairy, then this will be your reading on what you don't see coming and how this will change your life. I'm going to be first connecting with what you don't see coming into your life. Then I'll pull some extra cards further into the reading to see how this will change your life. Then at the end of the reading, I'll reveal the wording of your card to see what extra messages and advice Spirit has for you here. As I said in the other readings today, I have seen the wording of your card, but I have not looked deeply into it. Plus, it's acting as advice for you, so it doesn't make sense anyway. I want to start by using the Astro Dice here today. I just had a mind blank. Using the Astro Dice and see what comes through. What does Group 4 not see coming, please, Spirit? Gemini. You or someone significant in your life may be Gemini or have Gemini in your charts. Doesn't have to be the case though. Geminis are playful and curious. They're very intelligent. We have Uranus. There's some kind of change coming. This can be an energy of inspired change. And the 11th house, which is good fortune, Group 4, a sign of groups coming together, friends and loved ones coming together. It's a sign of joy, abundance, and also protection. I do feel you are protected, Group 4. Some of you may be going through something significant at this time, and I'm hearing you are protected. So just know that. I'm hearing uprising, which sounds super dramatic, but like going against the grain, so to speak. But good fortune is coming. You are getting curious about something, I feel. Perhaps learning something new. But there's also this air of An uprising. I don't know why Spirit is giving me that word. You may be telling someone where to go, group 4, letting them know how it's going to be from now on and no longer taking their rubbish. What does group 4 not see coming, please, Spirit? Creating something great. You don't see the creation of something great, group 4. Perhaps something a little unconventional. And happy family. I love this. That makes sense with the message I was getting from your dice. 11th house, groups coming together. This may be your family deciding to go down the less traditional path or do something a little bit different here. Knocking the 11th house there. That's confirmation that good fortune and joy is coming. The 11th house can be about group activities, a happy group, a happy family. I really do feel you'll be harmoniously bringing everyone together here, creating a beautiful space, creating a family of your own for some, with that little child there. So I am using the Romance Oracle here, not because this is a love reading, but because this deck has great general messages in it. Although love may come through. Group 4, please. Wow, that is too many. But very soon, something is happening very soon for you. This could be the one. It's interesting, group 4, because the beautiful colors in your Fairy Forest Oracle card, the card you were drawn to, like the colors, and I don't know if the camera is truly picking up those colors, but it makes me feel like the energy from the card reminds me of a dream. I'm picturing a rainbow. For someone out there, you may be having your rainbow baby. This is what you don't see coming. This is what you are creating. A new addition to your family that'll bring much joy. But for most, I'm simply feeling this sense of harmony and calmness is coming to you, coming to your family, coming to you and the people that feel like family. It doesn't have to be blood relatives. And I also sense this is something you really need to hear. Maybe there has been discord or an imbalance in some way between you and your people, the people you love, or even someone from the past. But very soon, you are going to be creating something great together. But you need to keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type. This direct message may resonate in a love sense for some of you, but mostly I just feel you need to keep an open mind in a general sense. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. For some, I do feel you'll be meeting someone very soon. They aren't your usual type, but what you are really going to be surprised by is how much chemistry there is. They are very family-orientated people, I feel. They may be Gemini. But in a general sense, though, I see you feeling very drawn to something new that requires having an open mind. And it's likely in relation to some kind of group, connecting with people from a group setting, or getting your family involved. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Valley and Vine. VV. The letter V may be significant to some. I did get a similar message in another reading today, but I do feel, group 4, that you are going to be part of some kind of group, or it may be your family, but it's where you can truly be yourself. This group may feel like family, and you'll be creating something great together. But you may indeed find you need to seek out that information, educate yourself more on the subject you're interested in, and really keep an open mind. Remain in flow spiritually and let your intuition guide you here. 2 cards. We also have Desert, Vision Quest. There are some revelations coming, Group 4. Seeking out your sanctuary, creating a space where you can be yourself. We have Release and Earth Magic. Releasing old ways of thinking and reconnecting with the earth. Earth magic is essentially getting down and dirty, getting out in nature. You may find you and your family are doing something in the outdoors in the near future that actually lights you up, that makes you see the world differently. That allows you to slow down and really think about the deep stuff and find that inner peace that you've been looking for. Group 4, please. What do they not see coming? They really keep flying out today. That may be a sign of your current energy, feeling a bit scattered, feeling pulled in many directions. We do have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Your intuition and spiritual connection is opening up. We have happy family again. Happy family. Whoops. If the 10 of Cups comes out too, my mind will be blown. And there's our rainbow. Remember I was being shown a rainbow earlier? Rainbows are a symbol of new beginnings, of having faith, but they're also about being inclusive. They're about diversity. Yin Yang is about balance. It says the timing is going to be perfect. You are going to be taking action on something in a group setting. This may simply be with your family, connecting with them very deeply. But during this process, it's actually going to see you seeking more answers to questions you may not have had before, Group 4. Door to personal healing and happiness. You are really going to want to put time into this new situation. You are going to feel inspired. I'm not sure what this is, but it's healing for you. We have appreciation. Recognition is coming. This card always reminds me of the 9 of Pentacles in Tarot. And 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. The 5th chakra is our throat chakra. It's how we communicate. So I do feel there's something you are curious about in the near future, something that's going to see you speaking up and really searching for answers. I sense this is a spiritual journey for many, but this journey is actually going to create more fulfillment in your life. Group 4, please. The 10 of Cups. What did I say? The 10 of Cups. I don't even know how to react to this. 9 of Cups at the back of the deck, a wish fulfillment, feeling satisfied with life, feeling content and happy. And there's a rainbow wrapped around them there. Rainbows are a theme in this reading. Some of you are creating the home you've always wanted, the space you've always wanted, finding your soulmate. The wording's trying to sneak out there. At this point, I actually have no idea what's under there. I have an ADHD brain. We will see later. Page of Wands. This person coming in may be Aries or Gemini. For those that resonate with that message, for those looking for love, I do see a person coming in here and they have a message for you. They're going to approach you. But what I mostly feel is that some kind of message is coming in, Group 4. I feel this will be in the near future. Remembering we had that very soon card pop out before. So a message is coming in, an invitation. And even though this invitation may make you hesitate in a way, like you may not feel educated enough to go to this event, this group, this class, deep down you are going to feel a little flame, a little fire. Chemistry. We have your chemistry card here. And I feel you were brought to this reading today because Spirit really wants you to look out for this invitation, this opportunity that lights you up on the inside, but may make you hesitate because it does require you to have an open mind, because it may be a little less traditional or less what you're used to. And I do feel if initially you do feel unsure about this opportunity, then do your research. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Because once you start reading about whatever this is, and it will be different for everyone, once you start reading about it, you are going to find a whole new world. For some, I'm feeling this may be in relation to combining families. For some, you are single parents and I see you meeting someone new, combining your families and creating a really happy and healthy environment for you and your child or children. Releasing any old ways, releasing that old thinking that's no longer serving you, and finding more satisfaction and fulfillment in your new world. If you aren't a single parent, this new person coming in maybe you both are. I'm definitely feeling kids for some. I'm hearing, finally, I'm recognized for who I am. Finally, I'm recognized for who I am. For some, you have had a difficult history when it comes to your past relationships. Perhaps co-parenting with your ex has proved to be incredibly tedious. And for those that don't resonate with that message, I see you opening up to a new way of being that involves doing a bit of research, getting educated on this new thing, and surrounding yourself with people who understand you, who are interested in the same things as you, who are passionate about this new situation, and you'll be creating something great with them. As I said, I'm not sure what this is. It may be related to your spirituality. Again, I got that message in another reading. I think it might have been group 2. But it could also be a new hobby or project, opening up a business of your own and creating an environment that feels like family. Working with people who enjoy the same thing as you, who feel inspired by the same thing as you. Whatever it is, I can see what you don't see coming, group 4, is a whole lot of good. But let's now see how this will change your life. How will this situation change group 4's life, please? Justice, a true and fair outcome to your situation. I really get the sense you have been treated badly in the past by someone, group 4. And what's changing is more balance for you. And if someone has treated you poorly in the past, I see them getting their karma, but also you getting your karma, like in a good way. The scales are balancing out, group 4. A commitment, a stable connection. The Hierophant can be a sign of marriage. He is also a sign of learning from someone, learning something new, gaining more knowledge, and learning from a wise teacher. This wants to come out. 9 of Pentacles. I love it. Didn't I mention that before? I can't remember. You are going to be finally in a place where you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, group 4. Ace of Cups at the back of the deck, a baby for some, but also just the universe handing you an opportunity that'll feel very fulfilling on an emotional level for you. So how will this change your life? The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you are going to be reaching a stage in your life where you can rest, where there's not as much stress and anxiety. That's not to say you aren't going to be learning and growing. That's not to say you aren't going to be working for what you want. But what's coming is actually going to put you in a place where you feel much more relaxed. Money will be coming more freely to you, I feel, and more stability will be coming. Some of you may be going through something legal right now. I see you being successful in this and gaining the financial stability and independence that you deserve. For others, I see a committed relationship coming in, someone who wants to share the load, someone who wants to be part of your world, but also someone that doesn't smother you. Like, they still want you to have your thing and they want to have theirs. For all, I see you feeling inspired by something, wanting to grow this, wanting to learn and wanting to evolve, wanting to create a happy space for you and your loved ones. And perhaps doing this in a way that isn't completely the usual, like from a general public perspective anyway. What is the usual, really? But let's read on your card here and see what advice we have. We have the Merciful One, compassion, release, relief. We see release in the wording of your fairy card and over here in the Earth Magic Oracle card. You are releasing something toxic, I feel, and this will feel like a big relief to you. But let's see what the book has to say. 26. There is a time to hold on and to endure, and there is a time to open our hands and let the soul fly free. You may be remembering that death is a sacred right and be learning about the nature of the physical transition that is taking place. Death is a huge taboo in the modern culture, yet it is a path that is sacred and walked by all of us, fortunate enough to have lived. So the Merciful One comes forward with love, respect, and compassion to ask you to hold the space for those who are departing and to allow yourself to let go, either of your own self or of another being who is readying themselves to return to the other world. This is the card of deep, sacred change from one stage to another, one form to another, but most truly at its heart, it is the card of letting go, and the great mercy that this letting go brings to those of us in pain and unable to stay as we are. The Merciful One lifts pain, makes passing easy, ensures we are surrounded by loved ones, and respects the great moment that this is. Know now that a death of a kind is coming, and the Merciful One wishes the letting go to be dignified and sacred. So let go, and let an ending continue with beauty, dignity, and mercy. Let an ending go with beauty and mercy, it says. I'm feeling this letting go of a past situation for some, releasing that energy around that person needs to be done in a very evolved way. Yes, someone may have treated you poorly in the past, but connecting with yourself, connecting with the earth, taking a deep breath and still thanking this person for the lesson and moving on from it with dignity is important here. And I know that's probably a hard pill to swallow. This person may have really been quite bad to you. For some, it's not about a specific person at all. It's simply about letting go of an old you, thanking the past you for the lesson, and reminding yourself that you did the best you could with what you had at that time. It's time to fly free, Group 4. As the book said, fly free. Embrace this new you. But that's what I've got for you. I hope this reading helped in some way. Put a little rainbow emoji in the comments below so I know what reading you came from. Seemed that the rainbow kept coming up there. And please do like the video if you enjoyed. It's a small way to support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks, Group 4.